Question 3a. So we are getting more and more signs here. So I can see that I have one negative, two negative. Two negative will become positive, and then add another negative. So positive times negative will be negative. So I can just determine the sign like this. Whenever you have an odd number of negatives, in multiplication or division, the answer will be negative. Because each pair of negative number will become positive. So the remaining one, because it's odd, you will have one remaining negatives. That's why your answer will be negative. So now I have negative 3 times 5 times 2 times 1. So 3 times 5 is 15, 15 times 2 is 30. So that's my answer, just negative 30. 3b, negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 5. So this time we have an even amount of negatives. So each pair of negatives, they will just become positive. So when you have an even number of negative integer and multiply and divide, your answer will be positive. So I just have positive 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. And then 18 times 5 is 90. So my final answer will just be positive 90, right? Okay, so those are the rules that I will be using from now on. Negative 4 times 3 times negative 4 times 3. So I have 2 negative, my answer will be positive, just positive 4 times 3 times 4 times 3, and we get 144. And D, 4 times negative 3 times 5 times 2, just one negative, my answer will be negative. 4 times 3 is 12, and then 12 times 10 is 120. Right? I can group these two, 12 times 10, I get 120. So negative 120 is the answer. 3e. 2 times negative 7 times negative 3 times negative 4. We have 3 negatives, so my answer will be negative. 2 times 7 times 3 times 4. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 times 3 is 42. 42 times 4 is 168. So our final answer is negative 168. 3f. Negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4 times negative 5. We have 4 negatives, so our answer will be positive, and we just multiply all the numbers together. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 times 5 is 120. Three G, 5 times negative 5 times 6 times negative 6. We have 2 negative, so our answer will be positive. We have 5 times 5 times 6 times 6. And we should get 900. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 6 is 150, and then 150 times 6 is 900. 3h. Negative 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Only one negative, our answer will be negative. So we have 256 if you multiply all of them together. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256. Okay, that's it for question 3. I'll see you in question 4.